Brian with Septic Check here. We're going to go over some septic tank maintenance because one of the most common questions we get is how often should I pump my tank and how is it done properly? When you need to pump your septic tank depends on how much sludge is in your tank. For the average family, it's every 2 to 3 years. If you have a large family, it might be every year that you want to pump your tank. The rule of thumb is you want to pump your tank when the scum and sludge in the tank or the solids content is greater than 33%, 25 to 33% of the tank volume. And that's based on the Minnesota code recommendation. So what happens is water enters the tank, you have scum, which is like oil and grease, toilet paper that floats to the surface, and you have the heavier sludge or solids that settle in the bottom as sludge. So when the volume of that collectively of those two is greater than 25% of the tank volume, which is usually 12 to 16 inches in the average septic tank, you're going to want to get it cleaned and pumped. So let's talk about what it means to clean it properly. The Minnesota code also requires that you pump a tank through a 24-inch access manhole. So those manholes could be on the inlet end, the outlet, or in the center. But basically that's a 24-inch diameter lid that you can lift up and actually see into the tank and clean it properly. So it's not only recommended to do that just because you can actually see and you get a visual on the tank, but you can actually use tools like a crust buster is one that we use that agitates the tank and all the sludge that actually helps clean it out more thoroughly than if you just put the hose in the tank. Another common method to stir up the tank to get more sludge and suspension is to back flush the tank. When you get the tank cleaned out, it's also nice to have a clean water source there to spray off the bottom. You can just basically clean the bottom of that tank extremely thoroughly so that you can see it. You can do an inspection on the tank at that time once it's empty. One of the things that you definitely do not want to do is pump the tank through a 4-inch PVC pipe. That basically, you're just pumping a lot of water at that point. You're not getting a lot of sludge. You can't see into the tank. You can't see any issues once the tank is empty. So you're going to want to make sure that whether you hire Septic Check, us here in central Minnesota to help you pump your system, or you hire a professional elsewhere, that you're asking if they're going to either agitate the tank or back flush it and pump it through the opening. Septic Check is located in central Minnesota. We service an area around 60-mile radius around Malacca, Minnesota. So again, if you'd like to engage with us and hire us to come out and look at your system or pump it, feel free to give us a call. Make sure you subscribe to this channel to get access to more educational videos in the future.